Hello, everyone. It's your boy, Mr. WrightChoice, and today, I'm in the lab, and I want to talk to you about real estate. Yeah, I'm pretty savvy on the residential side, and I know a little bit about owning your own brokerage. So the question for you is it beneficial to have your own brokerage? Man, cut to the beat.
These little moments of
Feels good, it fits right. We don't move too quick. Got hers, I get mine. We say, ooh, that's it. Say what I feel is a fact. She said she feel it right back.
All right, so the question is about owning your own brokerage. I've been getting a lot of people that just passed their just became broker associates, talking about they want to leave their current brokerage they're at and they want to start their own brokerage, which is all cool. But I really feel that owning your own brokerage, there's a misconception in that. A lot of people think that since you own your own brokerage that you're going to make all this money because you see all these big companies or little boutique companies making a lot of money because they have their own brokerage. And I think that's all false narratives, to be honest with you. A lot of people don't really understand what goes into owning your own brokerage. I have a pretty good insight. With Combs Premier, we're very successful, starting from ground up. And how well we're doing. So I understand the brokerage level, and I also understand an agent being on a team and how much beneficial that can be. For you instead of have your own brick and mortar, your storefront that you think that you need, to be very successful. A lot of people that want to have their own brokers look at it wrong. They're thinking that they're gonna make so much money for the agents. So let's rewind. Do you have time to sit down and talk to all these agents? Do you have the proper skills to educate these agents to be successful in this market? Do you know how to cold call? Do you know how to generate leads? How successful are you? Are you a multi-million dollar producer, or did somebody just gave you money so you can open up your own brokerage, and now you want to have a brokerage and get agents to come to you, and you hire people at your brokerage that don't know nothing about real estate, but you want to have a team. You want to build a team and have agents come to that team, but nobody's really knowledgeable. Them are all the key things that people really need to think about. What kind of splits you're gonna have: 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50. All them things factor. And when you have them splits, when you have a new agent coming to you or your experienced agent, when you have all these splits, what do you have to offer to that person that's going to be splitting all this money coming to you? Them are key things that you got to think about when you want to own your own brokerage. Not including all the fees that's attached to that, and also you're gonna have to take away your time. So if you are an agent that got their broker's license and want to own their own brokerage and want to move forward, you have to think about cutting back a little bit, because when you have your own brokerage, you should be taking time back and talking to all your agents that wants to join the team, educating them how to be successful like yourself. Because I believe that what I truly believe is people that are successful owning their own brokerage are successful in real estate. They're very savvy in it, because what is better going to a brokerage that you have a broker that has been successful in real estate and they can tell you real life experience, compared to going to a brokerage that I have been on previously that has a brokerage that haven't really did any real estate. It was passed down, or somebody gave them money or something that gave them money something, or they partner up with other people or entities to start a business, for agents to come to, and they have a revolving cycle of agents coming in and leaving because they don't have the training, they don't have the proper tools, or they want leads or whatnot, because a lot of agents nowadays, well, they want to go to a brokerage that give out leads, which I feel that new agents shouldn't be going to a brokerage asking for leads, because at the end of the day, all them leads can go away. Zillow can go away. Realtor.com can go away. Redfin can go away. So if them things go away, did that brokerage you went to, they said they want to own their brokerage, can they teach you how to fish? Can they teach you how to generate your own leads when there's no leads that you can buy that you got to work on? That's the question. And people that want to have their own brokerage think that it's easy, they can start their own brokerage and have a team and have them produce. At Combs Premier, we specialize in teaching our agents how to basically generate our own leads. We don't purchase leads. All of us basically self-generate, because at the end of the day, like I said, all them entities that you buy leads from, that helps you out for right then, they can go away. Not to mention, they all have a split attached to that. So, when you have your own brokerage, you gotta think about all the things that entice a new agent or a top producer that come to you. Everything, you don't get rich quick by owning your own brokerage. You gotta think about splits. And with them splits, do you have the time to talk to these agents, because you're giving them splits? Because, anybody that, if I was coming to you and I had this crazy split, it makes me think as in, okay, then you have a lot to offer for me to be successful. And it comes down to it, 9 times 10, it doesn't. That's why a lot of people go to 100% companies. And when they go there, they end up leaving because they don't have nobody they can actually go to and sit down. Everything is virtual. Sometimes they want to sit down, come to our office, and actually talk to somebody physical that can help them out from A to Z. So, is it beneficial to have your own brokerage? I would say it really depends on who you are. What kind of agent are you? Do you want to take a back seat a little bit and help build the brokerage? A good example that I can definitely say is, Emmett. Emmett started Combs Premier from ground up. I can say a lot of brokers that I know that have a company haven't did that. Starting from ground up, from $0 into now, we doubled our numbers year over year to 100 million without buying leads, and at 100 agents within 3 years is very impressive. We don't get a lot of public appearances, or we're not published, or a lot of our agents don't get recognized, which is cool, because we're still going to put the work in. But we have grown tremendously. We have the tools, we have the trainings, we have the calls that a lot of brokerages or people that they have not implemented to help out the agents. And new agents don't really understand what they have until it's gone, and you go shop around and go to different brokerages and see that they don't have them things that Combs Premier has, or whatnot. So really think about it. I know I talked quite a bit on this video, but I wanted to educate people that's thinking about getting their broker license and thinking about owning their own brokerage. It makes more sense to go to a brokerage that has the tools for you to be successful, and you build a team up under you at that brokerage. I think that you will make more money and be more lucrative that way, compared to you owning your own brokers, and you got to pay that rent at that building and all the fees that's associated with it. So, like I said again, sit back and think: is it really beneficial to own your own brokerage? Which route do you really want to go into? If you want to, look up Combs Premier Realty Group. We have a lot of great tools. We have a lot of great successful individuals at our brokerage that has went from a corporate to full-time in real estate and very successful. And that only happens if you have a good culture, a good system, and good tools to allow agents to make that transition from, like I said, working corporate 9 to 5 to be a full-time realtor at our particular brokerage, which is Combs Premier. So basically, just think about what I said. I want to thank everybody who's watching this. More is coming soon, but
we don't
I'm out.
move too quick. Got hers, I get mine. We say, ooh, that's it. Say what I feel is a fact. She said she feel it right back.